You know, what can I say? It's, you know, he played like a, you know, the player of the year. You know, having a night like this, you know, we got down, you know, they cut it to 3, I think, and then Jay just took over the game from there. You know, he can answer the questions, but it's, you know, I think I was in that zone when I was like in CYO, 8 years old. We're playing at 6-foot high rims, but he just, you know, he couldn't have played better. You know, and I thought, you know, Amadi gave us a big lift inside, you know, with some tough baskets. And I thought, you know, the end of the first half was a big play with Jeff making the layup. You know, I thought our 2-3 zone was effective. You know, we knew St. Louis is a very physical team, great on the backboard, and we knew we were going to be, you know, fighting for our lives on second shots. But I thought we did a really good job. You know, 21 points off of turnovers. You know, we scored, you know, outscored them by 2 in the paint. You know, all those numbers down the, you know, the bottom right-hand corner, a lot of them were in our favor. But that's a physical team that was, you know, was won 5 out of 6, and we knew we had a work cut out for us. And, you know, Jay put us on his back and willed us to a victory. So it was a great win against a really good team. Now we got to continue to move on and you know, keep on climbing that mountain. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, Andrews was terrific too, but you know, Andrews a little bit different where, you know, a lot of it's dunks and so forth, and you know, Jay was, you know, it's a lot of pressure, you know, guys are getting into him and so forth, and you know, for him to be able to score that amount of points and you know, only miss 4 shots, you know, that speaks volumes. It's not like he took 40 shots to get 44 points, you know, so he's very efficient. But yeah, you know, for a guard, that's the best. You know, better than Posley, better than whoever. No, you know, I'm always thinking about the next play and what could go wrong. You know, so no, you know, maybe I'll watch it tomorrow morning. You know, but I won't watch him. You know, I'll be looking for the negatives.
Yeah, I mean, early on, I was able to get some shots to go. I think I got some easy ones in transition. It got me going early. And then, you know, once a shooter makes his first one, the first couple really, and it felt like I couldn't miss out there. So I was really locked in. Coach just gives me the confidence to go out there and be myself. My teammates, they understand that I would like to lead the team. So just going out there trying to be, you know, best leader I can be, take good shots and just let the game come to me. And they gave me a little more than I bargained for tonight. You know, once that ball goes up and that adrenaline is pumping, you don't really feel nothing in terms of injury, sickness. So I knew once the game started, I'd be okay.
Who wasn't sick in February?
Word. Me personally, I just let the game come to me. I try not to force a lot of shots. Today they played the screens a little differently. They switched them, and they played back on some of them as well. So, you know, coming off and making reads, usually that's a hand in my face or a shock, and I'm forced to make a pass, but they let me shoot it tonight. I would just say the preparation leading up to the games, I had a really good week in the gym last week. I really tried to kill myself going into this game, and it paid off. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just had a good week in the gym, man. Leave it at that. Just going to continue to grow. I think Josh is probably the best pick and pop guy we got. Amadi's a little better inside. So just learning their games and trying to build new chemistry with him is fun for me. I threw it in Amadi late in the game. He got a little drop step, post hook, and I was happy for him. So I think we just building that relationship out there, and it's only going to get better as the year goes on. I mean, for me, it's never been about individual accolades. We won the game, so that's all that really matters to me. Obviously, I want to continue to be able to do what I've done the last 2 games, but really I'm just trying to will some wins. And I think the last 2 games, I've just been able to score the ball better.
You know, some of those plays that were diagrammed, I'm not diagramming plays where he's shooting 30-footers. You know, that's him. I think, no, it's just, as Jay says, he just, you know, he lets the game come to him, and, you know, we run some stuff for him and Matt, and, but, you know, when it's going like this or against Duquesne, it's a lot of it's just, you know, quote, freelance. You know, know, you set a high ball screen. And like the last play against Duquesne, it's like, you know, you put him in a ball screen and you have him make decisions, you know, and if the guy's off of him, he shoots it. If he's on him, he drives, and then he has to make decisions. You just put the ball in the best player's hands, and you know, and you have confidence that he'll make the right play, and that's what happened against Duquesne. This is what happened against. And then when your shot is going, it makes everything that much easier. You know, now if the shot's not going, now they can play off him, and it makes it more difficult for him to drive. But you know, when his shot is going, then it opens up penetration and that's why he's so difficult to guard because he can do both.
I mean, the coaching staff and the players joke with me a lot, actually. Can you even dunk? So I got a steal. I look back. He wasn't chasing me to see if I could get one real quick. Like I said, I kind of just let the game come to me. The last 2 games have just been, you know, more of me getting going early and then just being able to play off that from there. Like Coach said, you know, if I wasn't sticking shots early, they wouldn't have to sprint out and guard me so far out. And that made the game a little bit easier tonight. But, you know, I'm going to continue to let the game come to me. Coach will call some sets for me, call some sets for me and Matt. And I'm going to try to continue to make plays. We understand that the seniors are the ones that's going to finish the season and got to lead the way the rest of the way. Didn't actually. All right, I'm going to probably go talk to him about that.
It impressed me more, but it was one of the big reasons why we won. You know, you look at, you know, points off turnovers, 21-2, and that's the difference. If you look at those points down in the right-hand, you know, the bottom right-hand corner, it's, you know, fast break points we won by 9. You know, points off turnovers won by 19. That's big, you know, for, you know, they're a good half-court defensive team, you know, so you try to get stuff off of our defense, and we did that. You know, even some of Jay's threes, you know, were in transition. It wasn't, you know, we weren't running sets or whatever. You know, they were broken plays, you know, and that's what we try to do. And, you know, we try to keep, the goal is to keep our turnovers below 10. And, you know, 4 is terrific. Numbers, you know, yeah, we try to keep it below 40, below 30, and we hit those numbers. And, you know, zone was, you know, there's rules in the zone and bumps and so forth, but I thought our guys, and then there's, you know, an IQ and understanding of reading, you know, what they're doing and, you know, anticipating, you know, slides and so forth. And I thought we did a really good job of you know, keeping the ball in front of us, bumping when we needed to bump, and keeping the ball in front of us. I thought that was a huge key. And, you know, we played a lot of zone. Every time we scored, we were in zone. So it was good to see because, you know, we're not the biggest team. When you play a team like this, that's a power team, you try to keep that ball outside of the paint. And I thought we did a decent job other than, you know, they got some offensive rebounds.